best trade in crypto right now?
Oh, best trade actually right now, I would say Bitcoin. Because it's broken out above its long-term downtrend, and it's dropped back to 85, 86. Actually, I think it's 9,100 now when I got on set. But even that's a rebound off the resistance, and which is now support. So I think Bitcoin's probably the best one out there.
Beeks, you made a great call last week on Bitcoin Cash. Nobody wanted it. You wanted it. You bought it. It's had a massive run. How much is it up in the last week? What do you do with it?
So I'm still long it.
Yeah.
And I think, 1,600 is next resistance. Around that level, we got there. We pulled back. I think we blast through that. That's my call right now. But I would, if you caught it at 700 and it's here at 1,400, that's not a bad.
Do you take some
trade.
off ever?
Yeah,
I mean, from a discipline standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just pure trading, right? So I mean, don't be afraid to take this stuff off. Now, as much as I love the HODL, the HODL, as everybody talks about, don't be afraid to take profits in these things. They're still trading vehicles.
BK, just a question about the backlog, and we talk about consensus all the time and what they're doing over there. The backlog that they have and the amount of companies that are coming to them with projects, if you will, is massive, right? So what will that do ultimately? I mean, you should see Ethereum just ratchet up much higher as these projects really start to come out.
Right. So to the extent that the value of any of these protocols are based on what's built on top of them, Ethereum has a massive, massive lead. What Joe Lubin's done at Consensus is amazing. He's got thousands of people around the world, some of the smartest minds, building apps on top of this. He does have competition now, so I think they can all exist together. But I don't think Ethereum's dead by any means.
BK Broiler, good to have you.
Nice, good to be here.
Broiler. What? He's the broiler.
I call him the BK Broiler.
Yeah, right. FCC. FCC's good. Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Tell you something you already know. Crypto isn't all.
So he does make a great point about Ethereum. And that's one reason why I kind of feel like you should just be hesitant in general, because there's a lot of projects that are pie in the sky, and we're like 2 years away from actual tangible products. The only one I would be big on are maybe exchanges, because they're actually functioning now. And his trading mentality, I'm totally against. Obviously, it's good to take profits off if you want to for a psychological reason, and depending on how much you're going to be owing the government in taxes. But for me, I like to just buy and hold, and guess what? I don't have to worry about selling, because I am planning on holding this for at least a year, and timing the market of when to sell it is just going to mess with me. I'm going to pay more transaction fees. So for me, it's not worth it. All I'm trying to do is when there's dips, I have money that I've been saving, and I buy a little bit of the dip, and I continue to do that. I continue to do something called dollar cost averaging. You can get into trading. You can try to be like this guy and make all these crazy ass predictions, and hopefully you're right most of the time. But for me, when I got into crypto, I did do some trading, and all I did was lose a bunch of money. So I'm not interested in trading anymore. Instead, I just buy, I hold, and anything that I will sell, it's only at the top of the market. So I did do some selling in December. And then pretty much since the crash, I've decided I'm not going to sell again until we go above 850. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to even sell until we hit $1 trillion market cap. So I'm good on selling. You can do whatever timing of the market you think is right. And there's probably other YouTube channels that will tell you to do that. But I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. I would focus on other things like how to save money, how to figure out ways to make additional income so you can then take that money to invest in cryptocurrencies, how to avoid people that make you blow your money. So I just would rather focus on that stuff than knowing exactly when it's the right time to buy Ripple or to sell Ripple or to come into Bitcoin or to sell Bitcoin. I don't do any of that. It's called limit orders. I set the limit orders. They're at pretty low numbers. If they hit, great. Now I'm going to be sitting on it for over a year. If it doesn't hit, whoop-de-da, I've already put in a good amount of money, and I'm totally fine with whatever profit I make off that money. I might be kicking myself in the foot saying, oh, I had all this extra cash I could have put in, but I don't care. I'm trying to be slow and steady, and the biggest thing is I'm trying to learn more about the technology, make myself educated, and to be honest, if you really want to get rich off this stuff, it's finding business opportunities, because being an investor is great and all, but the people that are making massive amount of money, and a good one is the Winklevoss brothers, who started the Gemini exchange. So if you really want to get rich off of this stuff, you should be thinking of how to create some sort of business to make off of this. Maybe start your own YouTube channel. And I think I've already told you guys, I want to make a real estate coin in the future, but I want to be more educated, and I'm waiting for security laws to allow me to do that on my real estate portfolio. So let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you soon.